Hi, my name's Brian with StraightScape. Today I'm going to show you how to cut a curved line on the back of your neck hair, back in here. It's been about 3 weeks since I've had a haircut. Normally I wouldn't wait this long to clean up the neck hair, but I'm waiting just because I wanted to do this video and I wanted to show you how bushy the hair gets back there. Again, I had the hair cut about 3 weeks ago. It's not overwhelming that I need to get it cut again. I can usually go about 5 to 6 weeks in between haircuts, but I have to clean up the neck hairs maybe 2 to 3 times within that 5 to 6 week period, just depending on how fast it grows. So today I'm going to use my StraightScape and I'm going to show you how that works. Do a curved line. This one is about, I've been using this same StraightScape probably for about 5 to 6 months. Oh, it looks like the last time I used it I did not rinse it off. As you can see, there's hair all over this. No big deal. I'm still going to use it today. It's my hair from probably the last time I cut it. Normally you would just rinse that under water and wipe it down and then let it air dry. So I'm going to take my release liner here. I'm going to pull that off. You always want to make sure you save this and put it back on, so that way it keeps the gel nice and sticky. It keeps it fresh. Again, I've used this one probably somewhere between 10 and 15 times. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it, I'm going to eye myself up in the mirror here to get my straight line, but I'm going to do a curved line. So I'm going to come up here, right about there, and then I'm going to come up this way, pull it tight and push it onto my face. And I want to get a nice good bond on there. And then everything down below here is what I'm going to cut. Okay. Take my clippers and I'm going to just use my hands to feel around where I'm cutting at. I usually do a line inside of the line to start with. What I mean by that is I just kind of take the edge of the clippers and I keep it around right where the line is. So I just kind of start on the line of the clipper of the StraightScape and I just kind of go downwards. I use it just to kind of, as you can see at this point I haven't used a mirror. Usually I don't. I mean, I use it looking forward, but I can't see back there. So I usually just kind of use my hands to feel around to see if it's good. I'll use the side of the mirror when I'm looking straight ahead to see if I see anything there. Then I'll turn around and go this way with it. As you can see from the front, when I kind of lined it up, I pulled it up over my ears so I can give that round look into the back there. And there I go, just cutting away. I could be done, I don't know, you would know better than me right now because you can see back there, I can't. I mean, you want to be delicate too. You don't want to be too crazy. I mean, one, you got a razor on your neck. The other is you want to make sure you don't, push your band around too much either. I mean, it'll stay in place, but you don't want to use a lot of force because you want it to stay where it's at. All right, so let me feel around here. I think I'm okay. I feel some hair right here. I feel some down here. I don't know if it's hair that needs to be wiped away, but I want to kind of get right here again because I can feel some spots. Try a different angle here. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to see if I can look into the mirror and just see. Okay, yeah, there's some spots there I still need to get. And some spots over here. So I'm going to do it this way. Looks pretty good on that side. It looks pretty good there, and there. Oh, I see what happened. I pulled some hair out, it got tucked. Okay, you see that right there? When I was cutting it, I pushed some hair up. So I just need to get that. Which that can happen if your hair is too long. You can end up pushing it up, tucking it under the band when you're going around feeling with your finger when you're going like this, which is, it looks like that's what I did. I pushed some hair up, so I got that out. Okay, I think that's overall pretty good. Get the extra little pieces around the bottom. All right, let's see how it looks. So when I take off the band, my hair is a little bit thin in the back, so sometimes it looks like there's a divot in there, but it's not. It's actually just my hair. In fact, you know what? I have a brush here, a little comb. I'll brush it down. You can't see it when you look at it. It always shows on the camera for some reason that way. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, basically I just got to kind of brush my hair down and see if it's, I was going for the curved look. You let me know what you think. I can't see it right now. So, you know, I'm going to wipe around all this, but again, the hair in the front, you know, it looks a lot cleaner now than it did when I first started. Again, like it looks like some of the spots, like when I brush it out. See how it looks. All right, and that's it. That's how you use it. Now, the last part is right now, this is covered now with hair here and hair here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it underwater. I don't know if you can see this from the angle of the camera. Yeah, just turn it this way, and you can see I'm just going to take it underwater rinsed it. Just kind of go like this to get the little hairs off of it. There's still some hair on the inside here. You know, if you watch, look, you see how it's nice and wet here? If you watch that hair, I just kind of pull it right off. It just pulls right off as you rinse it down. You know, you see all the hairs on my finger now? You can do that under the sink. You just go like this. Alright, it's not sticky at all now when it's wet, but as you can see, this side's perfect. There's no hair on that side. You might have a couple of little pieces that get stuck in there, like right there, but for the most part, if you look at that band, all of that hair came right off. Sometimes in the crevices in the gel, you know, those hairs in there, like there's like 4 or 5 pieces right there, they look like they, you know, they get sucked into the crevice, and I don't want to pull them out because then I could possibly damage the gel. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shake off the water, and then I'm going to lay it flat this side with the logo onto the sink. I'm going to lay it this way. I'm going to let it sit for about an hour or so. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to take it. Now it's not dry yet, so it's not going to stick perfectly because it loses its stickiness when it's wet, but when it dries it gets all of its stickiness back. You basically just take this and you go like this, and you kind of put it back together. See, it'll still stick to it right now, but it's not going to stick to skin right now when it's wet. It'll still stick to its liner, so you can just kind of go like that and take it, you fold it up, just roll it back up just like that, take the container, drop it right back in, and that's it. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to let it air dry because I don't want it to get moldy inside the container. I don't want it to, you know, I want to let it air dry, then fold it up and put it back. I recommend you do the same. That's it. That's how you use the StraightScape to cut a curved line on the back of your neck.